Welcome to Mr. Urton's video about solving quadratic equations by completing the square. I'm going to start as an example. I'll take the first problem on the practice test. To complete the square, I need to have a perfect square on this side. Right now it's not, so I'm going to get rid of that 20 before I build a perfect square. I'm going to get rid of the 20. I'll do that by adding 20 to both sides. Which is going to leave me x squared minus 8x and that's going to equal 0 plus 20 is 20. Now I need to make a perfect square on the left side. To do that, I'm going to take half of this number, half of the b coefficient, and square it. Half of negative 8 is negative 4. Negative 4 squared is plus 16. And to compensate for that, I will add 16 to the other side. The resulting equation is going to be x squared plus, minus 8x. That hasn't changed. But now I've added 16. It's going to be equal to 20 plus 16, which is 36. Now I can factor the left-hand side. To do that, I will think about what multiplies to give me plus 16 and what adds to give me negative 8. Negative 4 plus negative 4 gives me negative 8. Negative 4 times negative 4 gives me positive 16. So I'm going to say x minus 4, and I will square that. And that's still equal to 36. This leaves me with something that I can take the square root of both sides and then solve for x. If you want to know how I got this, please ask me. I can explain that in more detail. But for right now, I will just say if this squared equals 36, x minus 4 squared equals 36, x minus 4 either has to equal 6 or it has to equal negative 6. So I'm going to say that. And I will also say x minus 4 could equal negative 6. To solve these equations, I'm at a point now where I can just simply solve the equation. I add 4 to both sides. X minus 4 plus 4 is just x. And 6 plus 4 is 10. On this one, I have x minus 4. I need to add 4 to that to get rid of the minus 4. So I'll add 4 to both sides. I'll just be left with x on the left-hand side. And when I have negative 6, I add 4, I'm going to get negative 2. So I have found the two solutions. If I want to check those, I can come back up here. If I square 10, I get 100. Check this one, I take it here. 10 times 10 is 100. Minus 8 times 10, 100 minus 80 is 20. 20 minus 20 is 0. And if I take my negative 2, negative 2 squared is a positive 4, because a negative times a negative is positive. Negative 2 times negative 8 gives me a positive 16. Positive 4 plus positive 16 is positive 20. 20 minus 20 equals 0. If you would like now, go ahead and try the other problem on the practice test, and let me know how you do.